It's been a great day of football to begin the season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off on Sunday night. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Ken.
Harris once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Up. Right.
A handoff for Harris running right. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is Harris on 2nd down. This is ahead for about 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Good.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Hey, going out right here. Go. Right.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Here we go. Go.
They motion the tight end over.
Go.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake here, Daniels. And his first pass falls incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, set.
Running back, motioning right. That finds Hunt, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. It's complete to Ford. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's the end of the first quarter and our first Sunday night game of the season. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Harris. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, slide. Press, punch right. Hey, 551, 551.
Putting a receiver in motion.
11. Right.
A 3rd down run with Harris. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Hey, 551. Here we go. Side.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders Flores will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now...
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Play action, Fields. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go, Scott.
They give to Harris from the gun, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. The throw is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. George Pickens the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut by Hunt. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stephanie. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Gets this to McConkey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
18. Set. And up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Daniels back to throw. That's brought in by Hunt. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. From his own end zone, here we go. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Option design here. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll set up here for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Brought in by Ford. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here we go.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We send a man in motion. Fields on 1st down. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Go, shot. Ready? Go.
From the 34. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down, looking for options. This one's caught. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll send him up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Washington. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to hit his fullback there. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. All right.
Fields out of the gun. It's caught left side by Mitchell. He's got to gain a 6 there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. They go with Harris on the run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Here we go, son.
Man in motion here.
All right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And a man is there to knock that away. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Looking slant route, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Fields to throw it. Taken in by Harris. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Trying to force one through there. And now it's second down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Play action, Fields. Caught by the open man. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
So now, here's third and goal. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And this time, they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders looking like they'll start this season with a win. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Commanders going field goal here. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Here we go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Throwing off the play fake here. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, slide.
They send the tight end in motion.
Right.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes it forward to the 12 for a small gain. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah,